All right, now let's get to some high school football. Of course, the football season is upon us. We ended the spring schedule a few months back, and here in August, we have teams impacted by COVID-19 and several games canceled or postponed due to poor air quality from the fires burning across Northern California. But down in Elk Grove, the show goes on, or should I say the beat goes on, as two of the very best in the state meet up in our ABC 10 game of the week, where the Folsom Bulldogs face off with the Monterey Trail Mustangs. The last time these two teams met was in the section semifinals back in 2019. Monterey Trail walking away victorious. Folsom looking for the revenge. Boy, did they get it early in the fourth. That's Folsom quarterback Tyler Tremaine. The kid drops dimes. There he hit Lucas Wolf for a touchdown. Folsom takes an early 7-0 lead. Later in the first, Monterey Trail claps back. That's Allie Collier who punches this one up from 1 yard out. Mustangs still trail 7-6 to the second quarter. Now, I already told you Tremaine can drop dimes, but this time the kid runs it in for the touchdown. Tremaine accounted for 6 touchdowns in this game. Folsom had a 35-14 lead at halftime. Bulldogs go on to take a bite out of the Mustangs in this one. Folsom goes on to win this one 56-14.
It's a team effort, team goal, playing for each other, playing for your teammates, and it's hard on these kids now. They get a lot of attention. They're 15, 16 years old. They get a ton of attention, well-deserved. They're really good football players.
I've been playing with these kids, the seniors, since 5th grade, and this is all what we've been working for this senior year, to make a state run, to bounce back from the other teams that have won state.
Elsewhere, a game that at one point looked like it could be played tomorrow and then at one point moved to Thursday due to air quality was able to play tonight not too far from the Caldor Fire in El Dorado Hills. Now let's take you out to Oak Ridge High School, home of the Trojans. That's former head coach Eric Cavalier, who stepped away after the spring season. Good to see him still patrolling the sidelines. Casey Taylor, the new head coach at his alma mater. He won a state championship with Del Earl before stints with Capital Christian and Indercom. Now his Trojans hosting the Cosumnes Oaks Wolfpack from Elk Grove, and the defense just feasting on the pack early. Jake Hall with the sack. The game's first score comes courtesy of Reese Catchings in the second quarter. He puts Oak Ridge on the board, finishing off a long drive as he trots into the end zone from a few yards out. He punched in another touchdown before the half, scoring after Dwight Martin III came away with an interception. Trojans led 14-0 at the half. Oak Ridge cruises 42-0 over the Pack. Casey Taylor victorious in his Oak Ridge debut. Over in Natomas, Elk Grove visiting Indercom, and this place was packed tonight. Student section, Liddy will pick this up in the third quarter. Elk Grove trailing 9-0. That would change on this play. I'm going to do my best with the name. This is Pita Fola Hama Toi. Well, I may have butchered his name, but clearly he butchered the Indercom defense on that run. The extra point was blocked, so Indercom still trailed 9-6. Later in the quarter, Indercom claps back. Jaden Johnson throws it up, and watch Amani Presley come back to get the ball. He jukes the defender. He reaches pay dirt. Tigers would miss the extra point, so they lead 15-6. Now with just seconds left in the third quarter, Indercom driving again. Jaden Johnson airing it out, but this time Mason Zasquez says, "Not on my watch, homie." He gets the interception. In the end, Indercom hangs on for the victory. The Tigers go on to defeat the Thundering Herd 15-6. Coach Reggie Harris goes on to win in his Indercom head coaching debut.